What's up guys, that guy Nico here, your destination for all things Pokemon. Today I'm going to talk about the legendary Pokemon that were revealed in the Pokemon Direct of June 2019 and exactly what happened in the reveal. Because if you saw what I saw, there might be another Pokemon on the horizon. Don't forget to like this video to let me know if you enjoyed it. Comment down below about exactly what you feel is going to happen with the legendary Pokemon. Don't forget to subscribe for future content and hit that bell to be notified once I upload. If you're like me, then you were ecstatic leading up to when the Pokemon Direct was going to happen in June. And I was so excited to see exactly what they showed, about what type of gameplay they would show, the new Pokemon they would reveal, and just exactly what type of features they're going to bring into this game, because it's the first main console Pokemon game ever, and I'm really super excited for this. And if you stuck around to the end of the Pokemon Direct, you saw two Pokemon, the legendary Pokemon, a Sword and Shield, and how they interact with each other. And it wasn't gameplay footage, we understand that, it's written at the bottom, wasn't gameplay footage, but it still was awesome nonetheless. On Cerebi, you see the legendary Pokemon listed as a new Pokemon in the Galar region. Zacian is the sword-wielding Pokemon. It is classification as just a Pokemon, so they don't really know the classification or the typing of it yet. Details are Zacian was revealed during the Pokemon Direct in June 2019. Zacian attacks so gracefully that its movements can even captivate its opponents. It holds what appears to be a sword in its mouth. So it's just a big Pokemon that holds a sword in its mouth. I don't know if the sword has to be in there, in its mouth, and what happens if it loses it. It's very interesting. I like the design of it. It's Pokemon Sword. It's what you'd expect out of this Pokemon. The legendary Pokemon for a soon-to-be Pokemon Shield is Zamazenta. Zamazenta, again, doesn't have the type or the classification. It just has Pokemon. But details say Zamazenta was revealed during the Pokemon Direct in June 2019. Zamazenta's regal and majestic movements overwhelm any opponents that dare face it. Its body is covered with what seems to be a shield. So it looks like it's going to have very high defense. Zacian looks like it's going to have high attack, and they're going to counteract each other. So I'm actually looking forward to see how these two Pokemon interact with each other. I think it'll be safe to assume that in one game or the other, Sword and Shield, you're going to be very closely interacting with one Pokemon or another, either Zacian or Zamazenta. Now exactly how that's going to happen is up to the game developers. I can't say what's going to happen, but I have some theories. I think that it's going to be a fight going on between these two Pokemon getting ready for battle with each other, but I think there's going to be a third Pokemon that shows up in the middle of this battle, because in the Pokemon Direct it showed these two Pokemon, going at it for a little bit, but they stopped because it seems like another Pokemon was on its way. Maybe another legendary Pokemon that they're going to have to team up and fight. I'm actually really interested to see exactly how that plays out. In every generation of Pokemon, there aren't just two legendary Pokemon throughout the generation and in the region. There's more than two, so it's not really wrong to say that there's going to be a third legendary Pokemon in this generation. But is it going to be an evil Pokemon? Is it going to try to destroy all the region like past legendary Pokemon might have threatened to do or might have had enough power to do? I don't think so. I just think that's going to be a very strong Pokemon that these two legendary Pokemon are going to have to team up and take down and, settle their differences. And I think that's the story of what Pokemon Sword and Shield are going to bring forth with these two legendary Pokemon. Now, I don't know how this Pokemon is going to look, but I think it's safe to say that it'll be a Beast-type Pokemon where it's on all fours and getting battle ready, and what will exactly it have? Maybe it'll be heavily armored throughout its body, not as highly defensive as Zamazenta, but also have high attack, maybe not as much as Zacian. It's gonna be very interesting to see how they do it. Or maybe the Pokemon will be that unknown squirrel Pokemon that everybody's talking about. I don't know. Maybe it is a squirrel, maybe it's a big old squirrel everybody's really excited to see. Alright guys, that pretty much caps off for me on this subject right here. Don't forget to like this video and let me know you enjoyed it. Comment down below exactly what you get out of this trailer, what you expect to see with these two legendary Pokemon. Don't forget to subscribe for future content and hit that bell to be notified when I upload. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.